What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero, and welcome back to Hero vs. Zero. In the last episode, we had a challenge of Tower of Heaven, and last week's winner was, drumroll please, Nathoriel, defending his crown. He did really well in this challenge. He got a really fast time. He did it without dying once. It was really just overall a great run, and a lot of fun to watch. This is a tough game. As many of you guys know from playing it, it's a really difficult platformer, but it's an addicting, fun platformer. So I hope those of you that did play it enjoyed it. Now, there were a lot of other really impressive runs. So there were 6 people who completed, including Nathoriel, and 1 person who attempted it. And I'm going to show the times and number of deaths of the people that completed, because look at these times. They're really impressive. Not only did every single person who completed it beat my run in the original episode, they did it with less deaths too. So really, congrats to everyone, and because this challenge was overall a much harder challenge than the very first one, and they all did it so well, I'm actually going to be awarding an extra point for completing it. So there was 1 person who attempted it, and he is going to be getting 1 point for attempting it. And the 6 people that completed it will each get 3 points. Actually, 5 people, excluding Nathoriel, will get 3 points, and Nathoriel, for doing it particularly well, will get 4 points. I hope you guys understand. If you didn't get a chance to play Tower of Heaven, I still encourage you to play it because the game is amazing. The soundtrack is so good. I'm sure plenty of you will agree that it's some of the best music I've ever heard, especially that like 8-bit type of feel. It's a lot of fun. And I had a lot of fun watching your guys' videos and hearing you guys rage about it. So many rage moments. God, I love watching it. It's so much fun. And I hope you guys are excited for the next challenge. That'll be plenty of fun. There should be 2 more in this like season, I guess you could say. Afterwards, we'll move on to another season, reset everyone's points so that no one person gets too far ahead, or you know, people don't get like too many points off of similar challenges and such. Either way, it's just kind of like to keep things fresh and new, and so that people like that get behind early have a fresh start. Because I know some people haven't been able to do some of the challenges. Oh, and I would really like to remind you guys that when you do the challenge, please send me a message in my inbox with the link to your video. It doesn't have to be much. It's just, it makes my life so much easier when I can see in my inbox everyone who has submitted, rather than getting submissions at multiple times throughout the week, and then at the end of the week when I'm looking for all the videos, trying to find who actually submitted one. And as there are more participants, it could get really confusing. And I don't want to not count someone's submission because I didn't find it. And so I'd really like you guys to please submit to my inbox. That would be greatly appreciated. And if you could, spread the word. This is a fun series from what I've heard, from what I've like done with it. And you know, getting more people involved increases the competition, makes it more fun. You can relate to these challenges with other friends. You can even practice the challenges with friends. So yeah, spread the word. It's a lot of fun, and I always like having new people to do these challenges with. And so you see here, he got 2 minutes and 36 seconds. That's an impressive run. That's an impressive run. But we've got to get on to the next challenge, which is to be a master. Alright, so for this challenge, first of all, we're going to be doing a Pokemon tournament. So most importantly, if you want to participate, leave a comment on this video saying, I would like to be a part of this tournament, and make a Skype account and add me on Skype. From there, I'll message you, and, well, you have to, like, message me first, obviously, and I'm going to make a group in which all the participants are going to be able to talk, and I'm going to set up a bracket so that everyone can play, and we're going to have a big tournament to determine who is the winner. And, so first of all, OU, for those of you that aren't competitive with Pokemon, that's going to be overused tier. So there are multiple tiers in Pokemon, and they determine which Pokemon you can use. They're sort of like classes for like fighting. And so we're going to be playing with OU, which is overused, and that includes all the Pokemon under. Oh, and did I mention, this is Generation 1. So I know a lot of you think are Gen 5, Gen 6, the most recent, like XY, Black and White. But no, we're talking Generation 1 overused tier. So only the original 151, like it was in Red, Blue, and Yellow. Only the Generation 1 moves, and so you can see on screen now, there's only these Pokemon for OU. The only Pokemon you're not allowed to use are Mewtwo and Mew. You can use all of these other UU Pokemon. So all of those are welcome to be used. Now, there are a lot of different clauses, and these are basically just rules to help make the game more fun, more fair. So first of all, we've got the item clause, which is no two Pokemon can have the same held item, as you can give a Pokemon like an item to hold, which provides some sort of benefit in battle. There's a species clause, you can't have two of the same Pokemon. Sleep clause, you can't have more than one of your opponent's Pokemon put to sleep at any given moment. Evasion clause, no minimize, no double team, that's just really annoying, not fun to play. OHKO clause, no one-hit KO moves like Fissure, Guillotine, Horn Drill, or Sheer Cold. And the Moody clause doesn't apply here. And then no wrap. Dragonite is infamous for using wrap in this metagame, so we're not going to do that because that's not even fun. And how are we going to be playing this though? There's a common simulator called Pokemon Showdown, but it really doesn't get the mechanics of Gen 1 correctly. So we're going to be doing something called Porygon's Big Show, which is a pretty popular battle simulator from Generation 1, and it's really easy to use. I'm going to show you guys how to do that real quick. So first of all, you're going to input a trainer name. You don't have to like make an account or anything like that. And so I'm going to say Midnight Zero, as you would expect. And I'm going to type in my password. You'll make this ahead of time, and you're going to click check Modify Team. And it says Start the Show, so you click on that. Now, when you get to the actual screen, you're going to want to go up here to edit your team. You're going to use max stats for all Pokemon. Trust me, this works out. It's basically max EVs for each stat because EVs work differently in Generation 1. And if you don't know what an EV is, don't worry about it. And you're going to want to use max PPE up PP for all moves. Number of Pokemon on team is going to be 6. And then what you can do is you can go to your Pokemon and you can choose which of these Pokemon you want your Pokemon to be. So in this case, I have a Zapdos. Don't worry about level, attack, speed, HP, defense, or special because they'll be determined for you based on the maximum possible for that Pokemon. So don't worry about it. Same with PP. And then you choose your moves. Now they have to actually be moves that Pokemon can learn for the simulator to work. So one thing you can do is you can go back to Smogon, and they have not only stats about each Pokemon, they have pages, let's say about Zapdos. They have pages that give strategy and recommended movesets for each Pokemon. So they give a statistics analysis, and then they've got, a mixed attacker, here's a recommended moveset, and how to use it. So you'll see here, that's the moveset I have. And you can go through for all 6 of the Pokemon, and the last 4 aren't actual Pokemon really, and you hit register team and it'll show you your team. And then once you're done with that, you can click accept, and it'll send you to a battle waiting room, but there's no one here basically because this is Generation 1, it's super old. So instead we're going to go to exit PBS and proceed, and that'll take us back to the home page. And so that's all you really need to do this, and you have until Sunday to make your team, test it out, whatever you want. And if you're not registered for this tournament by Sunday, you cannot participate because on Sunday I'm determining the bracket and when certain people are going to be playing each other. So be sure to stay in touch with me, stay in contact. Let me know if you want to be a part of this. I know a lot of you like Pokemon, so please participate. It'll be a lot of fun. It's a totally different metagame that I know a lot of competitive players don't even know about, have never played before, have never watched before. So a lot of you guys are going to be on a level playing field, even though some people are more experienced than others. So I highly recommend you do try this out. It'll be an absolute blast. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, send me a message on Skype or YouTube, asking just about anything. I'm looking forward to this, and I hope you guys are too. And I'll see you, hopefully, when you participate in this tournament. But until then, this has been Midnight Zero, and this mission is complete.